Alright, Misfits 007 just ended, and let me tell y'all something. It was really, really weird. Well, anyways, a fight that I did not say in the Misfits video, the Wings of Redemption versus Boogie. It was a decent fight for two, obese guys. I mean, Boogie was obviously the one that could not take a punch. He did not like it too much, and he got stopped in the second round. But it was a very unique match, and you know what? If it gets them moving, I think we should see more of them. And of course, but now let's get into the fights that I did make predictions on, see how it happened. First of all is, of course, Salt Poppy versus Anthony Taylor. And, of course, Anthony Taylor by unanimous decision, which, although I did pick Salt Poppy, I also did say this was going to be the fight where Salt Poppy was going to be tested to see whether or not he really is, the real deal. And basically, I think I was right. I did say when he fought Josh Bruckner, whatever the hell his name is, that he came in with basically nothing for Salt Poppy to fear, so eventually he timed him. But Anthony Taylor came in with something to fear, which is the straight right or the straight left, whatever, right? And it kept hitting him over and over again, and he couldn't find a way to counter it because it just kept hitting him. He was, I don't want to say scared, but he was definitely rebooting his brain every single time he got hit. He couldn't think of anything. And then, although I did not say in the video, I forgot to mention, he sucks at inside fighting. That's one of his weaknesses. He sucks at inside fighting. I also heard it from a TikToker who also had the same opinion as me, that he's not very good as an inside fighter. But at the end of the day, Salt Poppy is still decent enough, and he will come back from this. But anyways, of course, we're going fast. Next one, of course, is Deji versus Swarms, and I did say Deji does get countered, and he does. And he did get countered in this fight, but Swarms, for some reason, decided not to throw as much punches, which is really weird. And let me tell you something. I'm going to give Swarm some compliments because he is really fast. I've never seen someone in Misfits punch so fast. But if he would have punched some more, because when he was countering Deji, he was winning the exchanges, but he just didn't do too much, and he lost the unanimous decision. Both will come back. Swarms need to learn how to throw more punches, and Deji needs to stop throwing such wide punches, because the second someone throws a tight punch, he's going to get knocked out. Let's be real. And of course, the main event, the weirdest fight, KSI versus Joe Fournier. KSI won by knockout, but everyone knows how he won. Through the angle that it showed us, it looked like a very clear elbow. Although I don't think I could get the footage, it was a very clear elbow in the way they showed us, and Joe Fournier got knocked out because of it, and they just counted it as a win for KSI. Hopefully they review it, and if it really was an actual elbow, KSI does not get the win, and Joe Fournier gets a rematch. Because there's no way that they would count that as a win and just let that slide. They have to do something about that. But at the end of the day, I did think KSI was winning the first round, but then again, KSI starts fast, and Joe Fournier, like they said in the fight, starts slow. So of course KSI would win the first round. But other than that, Joe Fournier was actually catching KSI with some punches. I think it was round 2 or round 3. No, there was no round 3. I think it was round 2, but he was catching him a lot. But I heard some dumb people saying, and also KSI saying, he got hit with my overhand right, and that's what knocked him out. No, it didn't. He was stumbling, but he was not knocked out. The way he flopped to the floor would not have been result of the overhand right. He was already on his feet and on his toes. Or maybe not on his toes, but he was on his feet. So the fact that you would think he just randomly just flops down from that punch is dumb. I know KSI felt his elbow touch Joe Fournier's chin, and he was knocked out. Whether or not they rule it as a no contest or a DQ loss for KSI, there needs to be a rematch. KSI is yet to show anything of any, substance. He literally just elbowed, like someone said, he just literally just elbowed a middle-aged man. So, at least Jake Paul wins by actual punches. KSI just fighting either scared kids or middle-aged men and elbowing them. But besides that, that's all I got. I had to put it out fights. I had to tell everybody. I'm the messenger. Call me Paul Revere. But anyways, next video, of course, coming up is, of course, the Lopez Conlon fight, May 27th. And I'll catch you in that video.